Hello everyone, today I'm going to introduce you to the basics of TradingView because I've seen a lot of people don't really know how to use the program or what TradingView is in the first place. If you want to start trading or maybe just look up the price or some information about some stock, crypto, or really anything that's listed on the stock market, well, you need some type of program that lets you see some type of chart. Usually those are in the form of candlestick charts. I think almost everyone has at least heard about them, and a broker that allows you to open and close positions. Now, most of the time, brokers have an integrated chart view. So for example, eToro, you just go onto a stock and then click on the chart section right here. And here is a little nice chart where you can check the price action and you can change the time frame here or the layout here and maybe use some indicators right there. Those are quite fine for you to quickly check the price action, but if your goal is to study the stock or maybe do some technical analysis on it, those chart view quickly become obsolete. That's where TradingView comes into play, and I don't really know if there is any other program that serves the same purpose, but I am convinced that if you want to make good trades, knowing how to use a program like TradingView is really essential. So now when you open TradingView, at a first glance you have the main homepage, which is not the chart view. In order for you to access the chart view, you have to go onto products and then charts, or just type tradingview.com/chart, and that brings you to the chart view. Now, while in the chart view, it's very important to familiarize with TradingView's fundamental tools. In the top left corner, for instance, just on the right of your account settings, you can find a symbol search. Here you can search for anything that is listed on the stock market, for example stocks, CDFs, any type of pair, or even futures. Immediately on the right you can see this plus signs, which stands for compare symbol. By pressing it, TradingView allows you to search for one or more symbol and compare them by displaying multiple graphs on the same chart. If you want to remove one, you just press it again and click the little check button on the right. Next up, we have the time frame button. This is very important because in order to fully understand the price action, you must analyze it on different time frames to unfold information that may be invisible on longer time frames, or to find patterns that smaller ones could not clearly show. Now, to be clear, not all of these are available in the free version of TradingView. I think that the seconds time frame are only available to premium users, but you don't really need those if your ambition is not to day trade. Following the time frame button, we find the indicator tool. Here you can choose between a very wide range of indicators such as oscillators, moving averages, and really anything you can come up with. There are premium only feature to indicator as well. I recall that the max amount of indicators for free users is 5, but to start with 5 is more than fine. While in the indicator search, you can search for indicators or find them by scrolling and mark some as favorites by clicking this little star on the left. The indicators that you decide to use in your current chart view will then be displayed in the left top corner of the graph, and by passing on them with your cursor, some action will appear, such as hide and unhide indicators, the settings for it, and the remove button. Now, which indicator to use depends on the situation and is really up to you, but if you want, you can copy my list of favorites. The 4 little squares on the right are just indicators preset offered by TradingView, and I don't really use them, but you doing so is also up to you. Here on the right we can find the alert tool that we'll discuss later, and the replay button, which is there for another video. And finally, for the top left toolbar, we have the undo and redo buttons, which I think everyone knows how to use.